I'm a sneakerhead.
So what we have here today is I'm going to show you how to keep your Jordans and any shoe in particular clean. As you can see, the bottom's kind of dirty. If you see, it's kind of yellowing, but we're going to get all that out. Not the yellowing, but show you how to keep it clean. Midsoles, the side, front view. Video 2 is she's going to show you how to keep the mesh clean. But right now, follow along. First thing you're going to need is cleaning supply kit. I usually just put mine in a little container box. I call this SOS, Save Our Souls. Kind of funny, so I thought I would just say that. You would need a few things in here. I recommend you get, first of all, you're going to use is a little brush. I usually have something like that I could put water inside. This is more for the midsole and upper. Second thing is I use a bigger bristle brush, which is more for the bottoms or for heavy cleaning. The third thing I use is probably one of the best solutions I think for shoes. It's called LA's Totally Awesome. You can get it at any dollar store, any Menard. It's only $1, and does everything. Then you could use, a few cloth, towels, whatever you think that would help you, clean the shoe. And here we go. Well, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to turn on the water. You don't want it too hot, too cold. I usually just keep it what's comfortable for me. Second thing is I will pat down the shoe, make sure it's moist enough, not too wet, but make sure it's moist enough for you to, work with it easy. Wash the bottoms off a little bit, the sides, the upper, whatever part that you think that you need to clean. So after you're done patting it down, making sure it's not too wet, what I usually do is I put one hand inside the shoe to keep it kind of stable, and I'll use some hand soap, more of the degreaser, and just kind of rub it around the midsole, upper, wherever you feel that it's going to loosen the dirt. That's what the purpose of this kind of soap does. It's more industrial. The bottom, side, just kind of get it in, making sure you're getting every nook and cranny. Now that you see that you have everything, soaped up, what I do is for the first, I take a little toothbrush and I'll get the sides. I wet it up first and I get the sides. Make sure I get the midsole, especially for the 11s, where the midsoles usually crease a lot. There's always, dirt that's stuck inside of it. We rub it down, get the back by the pan leather. And right now you're just seeing a sped up process, so otherwise this would have been like a 10-minute video. Now after you're done, what I do is I'll just get the pan leather one more time. I try not to use too hard of a brush on the pan leather because you don't want to really scratch it up. It is an expensive shoe, so that's my method. Some people might have something else. So now that after I did all that, now it's time to wipe up all the soap. So what this soap does, it's going to loosen up every the grease, the dirt, whatever finger marks, whatever you have on it, and it'll just get ready for the second process. Just make sure you get all of it off because you don't want the soap and the formula to mix. I mean, it's not going to do anything bad, but you just don't want the dirt stuck back in there. Now what I do is I'll take LA's Totally Awesome and I'll spray it on the bottoms. I let it spray on the bottom first so it drips all the dirt off. Put it on the midsoles, on the back, on the side. This just I guess I'm not sure exactly how it affects it, but all I know is as soon as you spray it, the dirt just starts falling off. Then I'll take the big bristle brush, wet it a little bit, and I'll start scrubbing pretty hard on the bottom, which loosens up the rocks, the dirt, the grease, all the crap that you've been working on. With the second, what also it does is I've noticed the more you use it, it doesn't really take the yellow away. It kind of starts to fade it away. Starts fading, then you get the midsole, and here's a little better process. As you see how I work the sides and the inner mores, because that's where you'll see the clear, so you want to make sure that looks the cleanest. After you have all that done, as you can see, it's all, soapy and whatnot. You put warm water back on, and then you'll start slowly washing it off. Make sure you get all of that. You don't want to leave any residue, anything left on it. For the upper, I'm not sure if it would actually work. I haven't tried it on, especially, I know on leather it does. On mesh tops, I'm not sure. I'll have to do a test on an old pair of shoes or something just to make sure. And then after you're done, you just wipe it down. Use a cloth. I use either this Mr. Clean. It's kind of like a super soaker or whatever. It picks up all this water. Or I just use just a regular towel. Towels, I think, work the best because it absorbs the most. This shines up the pan leather really nicely. See, there it is. It's cleaner than what it started out with. And as you see the bottoms, it's not, not 100% on yellow, but it looks a lot nicer. Now all we gotta do is just pick out the rocks and whatever that's left on the bottom and just kind of clean it out. Everything's looking really nice and clean. Mesh is next. Now here's the result after cleaning both. As you can see in the light, both of them look really nicely clean. Just picking out, that's just a few minor details left. By no means that I'm a restorer. I just like to take care of my shoes. After maybe one or two wears, I will actually clean them. You see both of them really nicely cleaned. Not DS, but close enough. Now I'm going to show you on feet what they look like on feet. So I hope you like that.
I'm a sneakerhead. Fresh track jacket, get my B-boy on. Fresh track jacket, get my B-boy on. I'm a sneakerhead. I'm a sneakerhead.
What is this?
Yummy Nation.
Sweet.